Have you ever wondered, why is it that those chosen by God for a higher calling so often stumble deeply into the temptation of lust? It's not just ordinary desire, it's a silent, relentless inner battle. One that can make a person feel so guilty they can't even lift their head to pray. Think you're alone in this fight? Not at all. Even the ones the Bible calls a man after God's own heart have failed. King David, with his deep love for the Lord, still fell into an affair with Bathsheba. Samson, endowed with supernatural strength, was brought down by Delilah. Why? Because this is not merely a battle of the flesh, it's a spiritual war, and the enemy knows exactly who to target. Lust is one of the most dangerous battles a chosen one will face, not because you're weak, but because you're set apart, and the enemy knows it. He doesn't waste his heaviest temptations on those who already belong to him. He aims them at the called, the ones marked for kingdom work, because if he can entangle your heart and mind in hidden desires, he can delay, distract, and even derail your mission. You wrestle with lust, not only because of your flesh, but because of the spiritual weight you carry. The first reason is that your anointing makes you more visible in the spiritual realm. Just as David was hunted by Saul, you are pursued by unclean spirits that see your destiny and want to ruin it before it manifests. They know that once lust is indulged, it can open the door to shame, secrecy, and spiritual paralysis. The second reason is that you often carry a deep emotional hunger few understand. You give so much, pour out so much, and fight so hard in the spiritual realm that your soul longs for intimacy, comfort, and affirmation. And lust offers a counterfeit version of that closeness. Like Esau trading his birthright for a single meal, you're most vulnerable when you're tired, lonely, or spiritually drained. The third reason is that your gift often draws people to you in unusual ways. Your light attracts both those sent by God and those sent by the enemy. Flattery, admiration, and moments of lowered guard can turn innocent connections into dangerous temptations, just as Samson's strength drew Delilah's curiosity. The fourth reason is that the enemy uses your past wounds to create open doors. Unhealed rejection, childhood neglect, or betrayal can make you crave the validation lust pretends to provide. The body may feel satisfied for a moment, but the spirit feels emptier than before, and the cycle deepens. The fifth reason is that you live in constant spiritual warfare. Lust is not always about the physical, it's about the enemy creating separation between you and God. Each time you give in, you hear the whisper that you're too dirty to pray, too stained to be used, and too far gone to be restored. But here's the hidden truth. Your struggle is not proof that you're unworthy. It's proof that you're valuable. Romans 8:28 reminds you that God can work all things for good, even your failures, if you bring them to Him. Your battle for purity is really your battle for purpose. When you finally see lust for what it truly is, a chain the enemy forged to keep you from walking fully in your calling, you stop asking, "How close can I get without sinning?" and start asking, "How holy can I be so that nothing hinders my destiny?" You're not just fighting for self-control. You're fighting for the clarity, authority, and spiritual power that come from a pure heart before God. So guard your eyes, guard your mind, and guard your heart, for from it flow the issues of life. Chosen one, this is not just about saying no to lust. It's about saying yes to the fullness of life God has prepared for you. If you're in this battle, remember, the enemy wants you to believe you failed and that God will abandon you. But that is a lie. God knew your weaknesses before He chose you. What He wants is not flawless perfection, but a heart willing to rise again after every fall. Temptation toward lust is not a sign you don't belong to God. It's evidence that you stand in a position the enemy fears. Fight because you do not fight alone.